Is it time to buy or sell iPath S&P 500 VIX ST Futures ETN ETF? In this video, we will delve into iPath S&P 500 VIX ST Futures ETN. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 8th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 7th day of August in the year 2025, our system has ranked iPath S&P 500 VIX ST Futures ETN as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -4.5. Now, let's examine the ETF's performance during this time frame. The ETF has experienced a loss of -3.32%. This equates to an average loss of -1.66% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The exchange-traded fund is positioned within a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating that further decline is anticipated. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 23.49% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging from -28.89% to -12.35%. In terms of a longer perspective, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 3.96%. Based on our findings, the stock's performance could vary from 3.96% to 120.43% over the coming year. This would place the future price between $42.43 and $89.96. Our latest daily update for iPath S&P 500 VIX short-term futures exchange-traded note includes the headline, iPath S&P 500 VIX short-term futures exchange-traded note exchange-traded fund price ended at $40.81 on Friday, after losing 3.32%. The iPath S&P 500 VIX short-term futures exchange-traded note exchange-traded fund price fell by 3.32% on the last day, Friday the 8th of August 2025, from $42.21 to $40.81. During the last trading day, the exchange-traded fund fluctuated 2.28% from a day low at $40.75 to a day high of $41.68. The price has risen in 6 of the last 10 days, but is still down by 3.59% for this period. Volume has increased on the last day by 1 million shares, but with falling prices, this may be an early warning, and the risk will be increased slightly over the next couple of days. In total, 6 million shares were bought and sold for approximately $239.09 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the exchange-traded fund was $91.12, and the lowest price was $40.46. Currently, the price is 55.21% or $50.31, below the 52-week high, and 99.19% or $5,004.95, below the all-time high on March 18, 2020, when the price reached $5,045.76. And VXX, the iPath Series B S&P 500 VIX short-term futures ETN, has recently garnered attention due to favorable market conditions that support a tactical long position. As of late July, volatility is considered undervalued. Many analysts believe that macroeconomic factors, such as unresolved tariff discussions and seasonal trends, could lead to a significant increase in market volatility. This environment has resulted in an upgrade in VXX's rating, reflecting growing confidence among investors. Furthermore, amid concerns about inflation and national debt, VXX emerges as a strategic hedge against short-term market fluctuations. The potential waning momentum of the S&P 500 and increasing investor caution have shifted focus toward defensive instruments like VXX, indicating a rising demand for volatility as a protective measure. In the short term, the outlook appears positive for VXX as geopolitical tensions and market uncertainties continue to disrupt investor confidence. Technical analysis supports this optimism, identifying support at $40 and resistance at $60, suggesting predictable price movements in the near future. Looking ahead, sustained interest in VXX may result in higher trading volumes and a generally upward trend for its stock price, particularly if economic indicators remain volatile. Investors may find VXX an attractive option for navigating the uncertain landscape, solidifying its role in risk management strategies well into the future. The following signals have been identified for iPath S&P 500 VIX ST Futures ETN. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, often referred to as MACD. Some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact the near short-term development. The iPath S&P 500 VIX ST Futures ETN ETF holds sell signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a more negative forecast for the ETF. Additionally, there is a general sell signal derived from the relationship between these two signals, where the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average. On upward corrections, there will be resistance at levels of $42.78 and $45.52. A breakout above either of these levels will trigger buy signals. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Friday, May 23, 2025, and since then it has declined by 30.58%. Further declines are indicated until a new bottom pivot is established. Notably, volume increased on falling prices yesterday, which may serve as an early warning, suggesting that the ETF should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Kivitz, sell signal 53 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 10 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 4 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal 7 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 40 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages, buy signal 44 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for iPath S&P 500 VIX ST Futures ETN. There is no support from accumulated volume below today's level, and under the right conditions, the ETF may perform poorly in the coming days. This ETF typically experiences average daily movements, and with sufficient trading volume, the risk level is deemed to be medium. Over the past day, the ETF fluctuated by 93 cents between its high and low, which is a change of 2.28%. In the last week, the ETF has shown an average daily volatility of 3.81%. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for iPath S&P 500 VIX Short-Term Futures ETN. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for iPath S&P 500 VIX Short-Term Futures ETN is at $42.46. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. There is no significant support from accumulated volume beneath, which suggests that the exchange-traded fund could potentially drop sharply under certain conditions. Proceed with caution and consider placing trades only if you are an experienced trader who knows how to navigate such situations. We have received a negative evaluation for this exchange-traded fund, and a stop loss has not been established. Is the iPath S&P 500 VIX ST Futures ETN ETF a wise investment? The iPath S&P 500 VIX ST Futures ETN exhibits several negative indicators and is currently within a broad and declining trend, leading us to believe that its performance will likely remain weak over the coming days or weeks. Consequently, we maintain a negative assessment of this ETF. After examining the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 11th of August, we anticipate that the iPath S&P 500 VIX ST Futures ETN will open higher by 270 cents and begin trading at $41.08. We remind you that trading carries a significant risk of financial loss. It is advisable to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment choices should not solely rely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.